Hello my dear students. Today we are going to start lesson 13, data handling of your mathematics book. In this chapter we will learn a lot of interesting things, like we will learn how to collect data, how can we represent that data using tally marks, and how can we draw different conclusions from the pictograph given. Now let's learn how to do the representation of numbers by tally marks. 1 is represented with one single line. 2 is represented with 2 lines. 3 is represented with 3 lines. 4 with 4 lines. 5 is represented as 4 plus 1. So first we will draw 4 lines and then the fifth line will be cancelling those 4 lines. This is how we represent 5. 6 is represented as 5 plus 1. So 5 tally marks and then 1. Similarly 7 as 5 plus 2. 8 as 5 plus 3. 9 5 plus 4 and 10 two sets of 5. This is how we do tally marks of numbers. Let's do the first example. Represent the following data using tally marks. Here you can see we have two columns. The first column has sports and the second column has the number of students playing each sport. For badminton we have 5, for cricket we have 10, football 4, tennis 1, volleyball 3 and swimming 7. Now we will make one more column for the tally marks. Let's draw the tally marks. For badminton we need to find the tally marks. For 5 we will draw the tally marks for 5. 4 lines and the fifth line will cut. Then for 10, for 4, for tennis 1, volleyball 3 and swimming 7. This is how we will do the tally marks for the given question. Let's do the next example. Let's do example number 2. Below is the marks of 10 students in maths test. Arrange these marks in tabular form using tally marks. For making tally marks, let's make a table first. It has marks, number of students and then the column for tally marks. So we have written all the marks which we have got as data here. Okay, we collected the data and we have represented it in a tabular form. Now we counted 15. 15 is 2 times. So I have written 2 in front of 15. Similarly 18. 18 is 1, 2 and 3 times. So I have written 3 in front of 18. Then 17. In front of 17 I have written 1 since 17 is only once. Then 10. 10 is again 1. So I have written 1 in front of 10. Then 19 is 1, 2 and 3. So I have written 3 in front of 19. Now the next step is to make tally marks for each. So for 1 I have written 1. Then for 2 I have drawn 2 tally marks. Then 1 and 3 for the next and then again 3 for the last. Okay, this is how we can represent data in the tabular form. Now let's do some questions on this. How many students scored more than 15? More than 15 we have marks as 17, 18 and 19. So how many students have scored such marks? 1 plus 3 plus 3, that is 7. Yes. Next question. How many students scored the maximum marks? What is the maximum marks awarded? 19. And how many students have scored 19? 3. So the answer is 3. The last question is, how many students scored less than 10 marks? Less than 10 marks? Nobody scored less than 10. So the answer will be 0. This is how we can do questions related to tally marks. I hope you understood the concept of tally marks well. Thank you and happy learning.